Okay, let's take a look at this. It's really hard for me to watch, but in our first episode here of tennis gaslighting, you got to really be careful, folks. This stuff is going to kill you.
Forehand, it's a bit
It doesn't really describe it very well.
a block with
A
the arm
block
and
with
the
the
body
arm and the
together, and
body
this has to
together.
be independent. So we do just one thing. Be in a
Do
position to
one
hit.
thing,
Ready?
be in
Prepare.
position,
Yeah.
ready to hit. So he's saying, prepare, stop. Right? The ball's moving, right? It's in an arc and it's moving and it's on its way, but he wants you to stop, which means cuts out all your timing, right? You have to just time it by playing 1,000,000 hours a day and taking probably a lot more lessons because you really, if you watch the great players, they're always moving, right? While the ball is moving, they don't stop. This is like, going back to the 60s or 70s, racket back here.
Don't
That's
do
number
anything.
one, but it gets
Don't do
worse.
anything.
Don't do anything. Now throw your arm.
What happened? I threw the racket,
Oh
and the
my
body weight
God.
follow. So
The
it's not
body
you.
follows. Literally the opposite of what you should do, right? You want the core muscles to move the arm like the great ones, right? Fed, Djokovic, Alcaraz, and you name them, any decent player. The core moves first, dragging the arm into the hit. He's telling this poor girl that even under pressure, let your little muscles, right? Your arm, let that dictate the shot. And it's not about the body at all. The body follows the arm. So, I mean, literally, the guy is telling her to do the exact opposite of what you should do. This is life for these poor kids. This is terrible.
Doing this,
It's
it's
just
you
too much.
throwing the
Throw
racket,
your racket at
and
the
then the
ball,
rest follows.
and
Okay?
then the rest
The
follows.
ball might go
The
directly
ball
in the
might
fence.
go
I don't care.
directly in the fence. We don't care. Well, he certainly doesn't care, right? It's not his life out there, it's hers. So he doesn't care if it hits the fence, and it will hit the fence. Especially, can you imagine under pressure, staying loose enough just to throw your arm at the ball and let your body follow? I mean, this stuff is so piss poor. It's hard to believe, but
Okay?
at
Let's
least
do
the guy
it.
looks good in a
Throw your
pair of
racket.
shorts, I guess.
Oh la la!
Ooh la
Super.
la.
Again.
Again.
Look at that.
Oh
Super.
my God. This is bad stuff. So watch how it's really done with Fed. He's the player. Watch his hips. Watch his hips. Look closely. See how they turn in and out? Look how his arm never stops. Never. Right? So there's no starting here, ready position. And his hips lead the stroke, and the arm is dragged into the stroke beautifully and on balance. So at Nonlinear Tennis, we train controlled power through the core muscles for an effortless stroke. So whether you're watching the game or trying to be a better player, learning the game, remember, you want to rely on the core muscles. See how if you're not looking carefully, you don't see the hips move. But that's the thing. The hips dictate the arm and not the tail wagging the dog. It's not the arm that moves first and the body follows.